Hello and welcome back to my channel, Thrifty Day. My name is Leah. I'm the creator behind Thrifty Day. Today's episode is going to be talking about December dailies and Christmas journaling. A few of you have left questions, so I hope this video will be fun to just sort of look through mine. Here is a visual of many of my favorite Christmas journals and December dailies through the years. Most simply put, a December daily is a journal that you use throughout the month of December, usually every day. I'm showing you a glimpse into many of my personal December dailies or Christmas journals throughout the years. I have journaled during the Christmas season pretty much all my life, but mostly documented well since about the year 2000. So, of course, in the span of 23 years, my style has changed from year to year, decade to decade, I guess. So I wanted to make this video to show you that your style can change. You can journal every day if that's possible. You can journal all at the end of December. You can journal throughout December. However, a Christmas journal or December daily works in your life and in your process, that is what a December daily is. So back in 2000, 2001, 2003, probably all the way to about 2010, I actually journaled in this large memory book that I purchased at Michael's craft store. As you can see, there are lots of pictures. I pulled this book out every year around Christmas time, and I would journal throughout the whole thing. I would add Christmas cards that were sent to me. I would add photos from the holiday season, and I always included our Christmas cards and pictures from my personal family. And I loved this book when I saw it because there was a lot of questions and prompts so that you could write and share your story, because it was important to me to memory keep so that it was a book that myself and my family could look through every holiday season. And it certainly is. I keep this on display, and my children and my husband and even friends and family that come over look through it and reminisce. And it's something that's very special. In fact, that's the very first Christmas card I ever sent when I got married. So there's just some really fun memories in here. And so throughout the early 2000s, the way I used my Christmas journal or my December daily was mostly for memory keeping. And that's a really wonderful way to look at Christmas journaling, is to memory keep, because there are so many memories during the holiday season. So that was sort of how my process into creative journaling for the holidays began. And because that book spine was obviously very small, throughout the years, I would save all of my Christmas cards and I would just put them on these book rings. So if you ever sent me a Christmas card in the past 23 to 25 years, I still have it. And it's organized by year, and they are on these book rings. And I do put them on display with all of my other journals, because I'm just as proud of these little book ring Christmas card holders as I am of everything else that I create. This was a whole different style of journaling. It actually has 3 signatures, and the first signature is entirely memory keeping. So just lots of memories from the holiday season. The middle signature I reserved for December dailies, a traditional December daily where I journaled every single day about the day, no matter what it was. And you can even see the numbers on there. And then the back, the third signature, the last signature, was actually reserved for all of the Christmas cards and holiday cards that I received that year. So as you can see, this is very different than my original Michael's Craft Store memory book. This was actually a journal I created myself. It had a very large spine, and my vision was for it to just be for 1 year, and I would put everything in it. So like I said, that first signature is just memory keeping. So I have lots of ornament pictures and pictures of my dogs and my family and my favorite tea, and just memories that are reminiscent of that particular year. This was a year that I actually had a little bit more time to really pour into holiday journaling. And so I saved a lot of things. Those are actually the letters, or labels rather, from the Santa presents that year. And I just stuck them right into the journal. And so it was really fun to be very creative. And if you were interested in seeing a full chatty flip through of this particular journal, you can actually find that link below in the description box, because I have that whole flip through here on YouTube. This was a really fun journal to create. It was very creative. It was just it's a wonderful memory. And so now, as you can see, I've kind of entered into the December daily pages. So you'll start to see that pages are numbered. And this is just a journal that I'm very proud of. This is an entirely separate year, and what I decided to do was have a traditional December daily journal, and then additionally, I would upcycle an old book and make a holiday card holder. And so this is actually a book on large book rings that I upcycled that looks like a journal, and it is sort of a journal. It does tell a story. How cute is this holiday card? My kids were so cute with Jack and Sally. And so this is a style of journal, in my opinion. It tells a story. There's holiday cards. It's dated. There is some of my writing. But for me, it was in addition to a traditional December daily. And again, I did journal every day. I actually think there are even process videos for this journal here on YouTube. If you were interested, you can check out that playlist. And I will be sure to link any pertinent videos down in the description box below. On a side note, I really do love this 3-ring style for a December daily. It was really fun, especially if you're just beginning, to be able to take those pages out and really get creative without them being sewn into a journal. So if you were interested in perhaps creating your own journal, if it's something you wanted to try this December, I do have tutorials about how to make a 3-ring journal. They're no-sew, so it's not as intimidating, and they are really fun to create, and they hold a lot. And as you can see on here, and some of the pages are really busy, and some are really just me writing in a very simple way. So December dailies don't really have to be intimidating, and they could truly just be whatever you want. You do not have to journal every day. It could be as simple as a tag flip, the way I did at Halloween. It can be very complex, like the journal I showed before this, where there's certain signatures that are preserved for certain and very specific moments in your holiday season. Truly, a December daily can be whatever you have time for in your life and in your process. This next journal was actually just last year's journal. Again, I handmade it. I did have every intention of putting all of the holiday cards I received into a holiday card holder, but life was busy and I ran out of time. So they actually just ended up being bound with that pretty Merry Christmas ribbon. Last year, I made this fabric journal and I loved creating in it. I absolutely loved it. And so if you made it this far, stick around to the end because I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek at my current December daily Christmas journal that I am working on. And I want your advice and opinions about the cover because I'm a little bit conflicted. So I would love to hear what you think I should do. But in the meantime, this is last year's, and I had a lot of fun creating in it. Some days are very Christmassy, and some days are very not Christmassy. And I think that that's kind of a really fun way to merge your style. And just remember to have fun. There are no rules. So I guess the moral of this story is do what you want to do. Another really great way to journal throughout the holiday season is to use a holiday card journal. I made these a couple years ago. They hold a lot. I know you think a holiday card journal, how much can that really hold? I am showing you here, I think there's at least 15 pictures. There are cards, there are cutouts. I lined tons of pages. The covers are lined. There are tags, there's staples, there's glue. There are so many layers in this little holiday card journal. And this is not some fancy high quality card. I got this card at the Dollar Tree. So really you can journal any way that works for you. Now let me show you a peek at this year's journal. So this is a look at my 2023 December daily. Obviously, I haven't sewn in any pages. This is just the cover that I am currently working on. I love this style. It's a really fun, whimsical style. I loved the fabric journal, so that's why I decided to use it again in my process. So my question to you is, should I add some embellishments to the cover? Honestly, I'm torn because I do love the cover the way it is. It has a very classic nostalgic vibe, but I do love these little pieces by Tim Holtz. They're so cute, and I think it would embellish nicely. So let me know what you think. I was thinking these particular 3. I love this vintage Santa, but then I was thinking, oh, maybe just the snowman picture. And then I even thought, oh, maybe just Santa in the middle. I'm so torn. So please leave your thoughts in the comments below. It's just fun to kind of bounce ideas around. And if you made it this far, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, welcome, all that razzmatazz. And thank you so much for being here. Your presence is so appreciated. I love reading your comments. I am trying to get back to everyone, and I appreciate every time you hit that like button. It means so much to me. So I hope you liked this tour of some of my favorite Christmas albums, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.